Are you using efficient appliances? Tired of wasting energy? Need some tips on home efficiency? Meet Molly Mahoney that did her DSARI project on home efficiency. Hi! So what I did for my project was to see how much energy is used in my dorm room, which is a quad, compared to my neighbor's room that is a single. I did this by running an amperage and wattage energy meter from a local library and plugged in as many appliances that I could into the meter within my room and the living room of our dorm. I didn't use my suite mates' room because they were still sleeping when I was gathering my information, but the energy meter will show how many watts it takes to run your appliance, kilowatts, and cost. So it's pretty interesting, visually seeing how much energy, like my chargers that I use every day, use. So first, I went into my room and checked the wattage for my fan, phone chargers, and blow dryers. I keep my fan on every hour of the day, and the energy was 41.5 watts. So multiplying that by 24 hours, and I used 996 watts with just one fan. I plugged in my blow dryer, which was 973 watts, and my roommate's was 205 watts. So my blow dryer definitely uses a lot more energy. The phone chargers in our rooms were each 2.2 watts, which I probably plug in all night. So that is a total of 17.6 watts. Then I checked appliances in our living room. I have an Apple computer, so charging that was like 30.5 watts, and the rest of my roommates have Dells. And I checked their chargers, and they were 22.5 watts. Whenever I study, I always end up using my desk lamp, and my lamp uses 44.3 watts. And it surprised me that it actually uses more than my fan that is on every day. But anyway, our TV was 75.5 watts, and our radio, that is also an iPod charger, uses 10.5 watts. And our microwave was 1,107 watts. I didn't check the fridge or the ceiling light, but adding all the watts together and converting them into kilowatts and multiplying it by 8 cents and how many hours in a day, and then by 30 days for a month to find the monthly cost. I researched in the Minneapolis area and found that the cost is typically close to 7 cents per kilowatt hour, and so our total kilowatt per hour was 3.55, and multiplying that by 7 cents, it came out to be close to 25 cents per day that we use in my dorm, and monthly it was $7.44. So not bad, but keeping in mind that I'm in a dorm and not in a house, and I was unable to do my suite mate's room and some extra appliances that my roommates might have put away. Next, I went to my neighbor's dorm room and checked her appliances. I plugged in her TV that is much smaller than mine, and it was 66.7 watts. She has a different phone than the rest of us in my dorm room, and when I checked her phone charger, it was 1.8 watts. I also plugged in her blow dryer and straightener, and her blow dryer was 820.4 watts, and her straightener was 83.3 watts. I plugged in her makeup mirror that also has a light around it, and her microwave and a few more things in her room. The total kilowatt hours came out to be around 2.3, and multiplying that again by 7 cents and the hours in a day, it came out to be 16 cents per hour for the kilowatt hours. And in a month, the electricity of a single room was the cost of $4.83. Now, obviously a quad will use more energy than a single room. Everyone knows that. But each item I checked for their wattage that was in the single room was much lower than each appliance that I had in our quad. So to reduce energy used in my dorm, perhaps turning off and unplugging appliances like fans and from the outlets will help reduce this cost, or buying a more energy efficient blow dryer, such as my roommates, and also using maybe a different light bulb for my desk lamp that I keep on all the time when I study. And so there are all the ways that I can cut back on energy and make our future more energy efficient.